it gets me in a different. Oh, I'm live. Never mind. All right, I'm gonna kick us backstage for a minute and play a little bit of intro. I think this is copyright free. I don't know. We'll see.
I guess I'm the only one here. I don't know what happened to Biggie. It's a Biggie Shack Network takeover by Bleecker Street Comics. You're welcome. See what the chat's on about. Nothing. There he is. There's Biggie. Are you talking, Big? I can't hear you. Can barely hear you.
This thing
There you go.
better?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's a bit of a love and hate relationship in this comic game. You know, I see people selling their books and getting out, or selling the chunk of their books, and people go through phases, and you got to be at some point just, you got to remember where you started and what you had when you began. You know what I mean?
That's true. That is true.
What do you think it is? I mean, besides just moving on to new hobbies that make people want to get out of comics.
I think people see something that they can exploit and get into quickly and make money with, and then they realize that it's not as easy as that, and that money you don't make $1 million selling comic books unless you're a couple people on the planet. It's not an easy hobby to make money at, and people come in on YouTube. They want to make money on YouTube, and they realize they can only get 1,000 followers in 3 or 4 years, and they're like, "Wow, this sucks. I thought I was going to be a big star. I thought I was going to have all the books, and I was going to have all the stuff, and everyone was going to buy my comics, and nobody likes me." That's part of it. I think people, especially during COVID.
Yeah, that's a great summary of what I'm trying to talk about. I think that's a good, solid opinion. Let's see here. My microphone, right? Okay. Yeah, man.
Like, well, you do this mostly for fun. You've always been on YouTube mostly for fun. Obviously, you'd love it if you could make a bazillion dollars on YouTube, but it's a grind after a while.
Yeah. You can get like into it just for YouTube.
Yeah.
People use different gimmicks to make them popular.
I don't know why you would ever choose comic books, but it's a hard hobby to pretend you know something about. Like, you can get called out pretty easily if you don't know information about comic books. Like, it's just it's so, and there's not how many people that do comics are in our space? A few hundred maybe that do comic books, 400, 500. How many comic channels do you think there are? Not a lot of them are successful, dude.
At least 1,000, but yeah, there's a lot.
Right? Like, everyone's got 500 subs, 1,000 subs, 5,000 subs. There's a very few of them that have 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 30,000, like real money subs, like where you could actually start advertising and doing all that shit.
Thank you, Matt, for supporting the network. Your donation is very well. Thank you very much and appreciated, my friend.
Biggie.
It's a hard thing to fake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's kind of easy. Yeah. I gotta get the pizza. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Do your thing. It's definitely people will call you out on your bullshit. I don't know. Being a YouTuber for comic books isn't as easy as people think. That is a fact. Unless, of course, you just enjoy it. You're just doing it for your personal enjoyment, hanging out with friends, having a good time. Then it's easy as pie. It's no problem, man. I do a show once a week. It's pretty easy. It's easy going. I have to deal with certain things on my show. I gotta guide conversations and check the chat out all the time and see what's going on. But it's just fun. I enjoy doing it. So I also like making videos and I like doing editing and things like that. I always wanted to do it when I was a kid and I was never able to do it. But now there's so many apps and so many tools that you can do video editing with. It's pretty cool. I'll tell Biggie when he gets back.
I'll send it to him. Yeah, so people look at this as like a straight way to make yourself into a name brand kind of deal, and that's cool. I think that's like a lot of people's goals, but I think it's like a money thing too. Like you just think I'm gonna jump into this hobby because it's popular and it's easy.
Yeah.
So like the Pokemon shit is the rage right now. And it's disgusting the way the scalpers are going to shops and taking all these kids' cards. And even if you break it down to the smallest is like a lot of people that are collecting the hobby are taking their children and being like, look, I got kids. Can I get a pack? You know what I mean?
Never mind. I got kids. If we go on any of our channels and talk about FOC and say, oh my God, this is going to be a huge book. Holy shit. Here's another appearance of whatever the first appearance is. You think any kids are going to be able to pick that book up? No. Every adult on the planet are going to go and buy 20 copies so they can resell them for $40 a pop. And
is there any chance people are disguising hobbies as things for their children when it's kind of really about them? And the kids they're into it. They think it's fun, but they're probably just really just happy to be fucking with their dad or
mom. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever you're doing, you're spending money. Like, I don't know.
I've met some kids that I know are really into the hobby that are like their parents bring them to my shop just because they're like, well, my stupid kid wants some fucking Spider-Man books. I'm like, all right, perfect. Let's go, kiddo. So sometimes it's the kid that wants it and they bring their parents in. I don't meet a lot of kids like that. I had a shop for 4 years almost. So I didn't meet a lot of kids like that, but I met a few. They were actual nerds and just liked that kind of thing.
Well, we got a network member in the back. Let's bring him up. Breaking news.
Hello.
Who dat comics? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
All right.
So
I can let you know about what you were talking about, Biggie. You know what's big right now, and adults are getting into it, and it was meant for kids. Have you heard of this stuff called Little Labubu?
No, Labubu.
All right, yeah, Labubu. I could actually show you one. If I get my daughter to bring it to me. Bonnie, can you bring that Labubu? But the Labubu thing is a big craze. It is on like they have it at the shop. I think it's Pop Market. And it's a big craze right now. I think they normally like $30. They're selling double the price on other places, and then certain ones are selling for hundreds of dollars. But it was made for kids or preteens. Up to I would say kids to preteens. But that's the new craze that adults are kind of going over and scalping them and paying a lot of money for. So I'm gonna show you my daughter's one. We actually bought a Bucky, I don't know, is he a chipmunk or I don't know, but we bought a Bucky's little thing, and the T-shirt fits perfectly on him.
Let's see this guy. Oh, my kid is into plushies, but I don't think you've seen that one yet.
Yeah, so we dressed them in that shirt. The shirt didn't come with it, but
Wow.
yeah, they're getting, if you could look them up, they're getting fake ones. People are getting fake ones. Some don't have the eyes in it. What's the fake?
Yeah,
one?
you might have to send me a picture of that to my Instagram,
Yeah.
or I'll look it up.
I'll send it to you.
All right.
I'll send it to you. Yeah, it's a little.
I can't pop them out. Is that the next Beanie Baby? Is that what you're saying?
Plushies are huge right now.
I would say it's better than Beanie Babies. I'm trying to think what's.
Sunny Angel.
I think it's like a plushie, dude.
It's almost like a plushie, but it's not. It's not.
It's like you can make it very easily.
Hey, Marty,
it's not like
come here, look at this.
That's
and then Coca-Cola has one. Like they have the little boo boos of the Coca-Cola.
Called the boo boos.
Boo boos.
All right, they got Little Shaq knows about them. Who that?
All right.
I can even show you one of my friends. The body type is bigger, and it's really not even Labubu, but she says it's Labubu.
It's a big Labubus, and then so these little things are very hot right now. That's the new fad. Man.
Jeffrey, I do not like the cut of your jib. Boobs are for adults.
Oh, what up, Matt, Mon, and Chonko? Good to see you guys. I saw Mon did his him and his homies did the nominations last night. I didn't stick around the whole night because there was a lot of things going on. But
he's got like his following, his views.
Dude, Mon's big time, bro.
He's a champ, man.
Yeah, him and Colossus and Big B and Lunch Money, they got a whole fucking thing going over there, dude.
Circumstances. What's up?
Oh shit, circumstances. Dude, I saw a clip of Perry on the news, and it's Circumstance's favorite thing right now. From like 11 years ago. Yeah, Perry found some Chinese drywall in his house, and it started up like a $250,000 lawsuit against like people building houses or something.
Oh, this book is actually pretty cool. I think it just took me off track because I thought of Darth. So this book here has a first appearance of Luke Voigt and the Whisper Gang.
Ooh.
There's also a first cameo of the Court of Owls, but
is it the Hush still going on?
Yeah, so there you go, Whisper Gang, Darth.
Whisper Cells. Yeah.
Whisper Cells, Whisper Gang. I'm looking stuff up to sell, and I said, oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that.
You look like a Greg Hornsick too.
No, they had Scott Snyder, Capullo, and Galapi.
Oh, Capullo Sig. Okay.
Capullo, Snyder, and Galapi.
Nice sigs. Oh, dude, y'all want to watch this? This is fucking hilarious. This clip. Hold on. I didn't think he'd be able to give it to us. All right, we gotta watch this clip now, guys. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, we were talking about YouTube comic books and comic book collectors and how people might be quick to leave in and out of the YouTube or their comic book collection. I think it all boils down to getting into it for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you have a genuine love for what you're doing, then you ain't gonna like have a reason to be gone in 6 months or a year or two. You know, so that's not the only thing. Like shit could happen, but all right, here we go. Oh, never mind. Hold on.
Unsuspecting homebuyers across the Bay Area and their lives turned upside down by a toxic substance. Tonight, our Jackie Calloway is taking action and showing us why so many infected properties fell through the cracks and what if any relief is available.
Awesome.
I cut out these pieces here.
On the hunt, Jack Frost cuts into walls,
On the hunt.
This right.
What?
detecting X-ray technology
I start getting some higher readings.
in the search for Chinese drywall.
This is going to be Baby Perry's room.
The discovery of
There he is.
Garcia and his family, who just recently bought this townhome.
The inspector came in. The house is good. It was a wholesome house.
Perry had begun modeling
it
the
is a
kitchen again, waiting for his family, and he found 2 signs of trouble: blackened copper wire and a piece of drywall that says "Made in China."
Made in China. Oh, I remember that.
Well, back in
The
09,
Chinese drywall.
it did
Yeah.
not lead to a database or any regulation which allowed homes built between 05 and 08 to fall through the cracks. The Consumer Product Safety Commission reports over 4,000 complaints, but nearly 21,000 properties are part of a class action lawsuit involving builders and suppliers.
I've done around 6,000 of these things.
Now, in 2014, unsuspecting buyers in the Bay Area continue to wind up in houses where the corrosive material hides while it eats away at wiring, AC systems, and appliances.
We're still seeing a lot of neighborhoods that have
Damn,
Chinese
this is a long
drywall
clip.
that
Sergio.
have not been detected.
Okay, kick the ball. The Copacs bought back in 09. But
That might
only
be Etta Perry, though.
bad
There's
drywall.
one- I know
lining
there's
their
one more,
walls
Perry.
After the same problem forced one of their neighbors to move.
I will never buy a house in those years again without having it checked.
Just right here on the outside.
It's a buyer beware story. The burden of detection and repair falls on homeowners. The Copacs and Garcias are
There you
proof.
go.
Routine home inspections won't pick up on the problem,
It could be a partial remediation.
and there's no state certification for Chinese drywall inspectors.
Put it against the wall, pull the trigger.
Jack Frost is certified through the Business Envelope Science Institute, a private organization, and the only certification we could find.
This is ruining
There
family.
he is.
It ruined my home.
Before
Oh,
Wow.
That's a young Perry.
This is ruining family homes. It ruined my home.
Hey, Biggie, I'll be right back. My camera is being acting weird.
yeah. All right. No problem, man.
Yes, indeed. Perry. I knew he was famous.
He's famous as hell.
I knew he was the man.
This is ruining families' homes. Nah, but seriously, like, yeah, it's not the end all tell all. Is there any like, I mean, what percentage of channels are coming in here trying to make like a name brand and trying to use like gimmicks to get their channel over? Like, I can't think of a ton of them, but it's probably about a 5% amount of channels. Like, even like a video game channel, right?
Don't people just look at YouTube and go, I could do that?
Yeah,
These guys are making money. Why can't I do that?
yeah.
I've even thought, like, you look at some of these outdoor channels or channels that all they do is they try tools. Like, I'm going to try this tool today to see if it's any good. Those guys get millions of views, man. It's ridiculous.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like
you got the travel people like, oh, we're gonna go to Jamaica, see how Jamaica is. And,
Yeah, you're like, why can't I do that? Why can't I? Why can't me? Why can't me be that? Like,
you got the short gimmick people. You got the people that stream clips of YouTube. Now it reminds me of like the comic book collectors. You got collectors, you got sellers, you got readers, and then you got YouTubers that are like, oh, I'm just a natural channel. I'm just here. So that's kind of like a reader, right? Like, I'm the reader guy. I'm all positive. I just collect blah blah blah. And then you got the YouTuber that's like, oh, I don't use my channel for any kind of monetary, shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm. You got the purist.
Pure.
I'm a run collector, bro. I don't just do keys.
Yeah, I do runs.
There's I buy what I read. I don't, I'm not buying books that I don't care about. I'm like, okay, you got there's all kinds, man. The community is made up of just so many different types. So many.
I won a 296 from 1961 5 minutes ago. Oh, cool, Joffrey. Sounds like a Silver Age.
I won something from Cliff. He said he's mailed it last on Saturday or something. Hopefully,
Yeah, it was like 3 fucking Battle Beast or something.
2 bags, yeah, and then a bunch of comics, like a whole fucking, like a huge stack, actually, ridiculous stack.
Hmm. So yeah, it's there's a lot of quick, cheap thrill fucking collectors and YouTubers, and it's not that big a deal. Like people, it's like collecting Hot Wheels or something. Like you do it for a little bit, then you get bored of it. You know, like I like some indie comics sometimes, but
I sure wish I could be a better, like I'm a decent comic book channel, but like I wish I could show more comic books. I just don't. You know, there's people that like who that does an unboxing every couple of days. Alan does one every day for Pete's sake. I just don't have that many new comic books. That's all. I wish I did, but I can't afford all of that. I can't afford like new comic book day every month and all that shit.
That's the only reason I'm able to do it. I don't buy a new comic book day.
Yeah.
I can't afford that. That's like $200-$300 a week.
Yeah,
That's
man.
crazy.
oh, I don't spend nowhere near that. I spent 30 last week. That was a big week for me. I think 30 is about my max for a fucking weekly pool, you know, like that's a lot of money just for one. I could get a fucking nice little book for $30, you know.
Man, there's often I look at the comics that are coming out and I'm like, man, I wish like if I was buying comics, I'd be like, oh, I'll get that too. Oh, I'll throw that one in. Honestly, it was $200-$300 a week when I was doing new pull.
I don't know how you guys get that high, dude. What the fuck is why am I doing it different than y'all? Like, I think my biggest ever was like maybe $50 or $60. That's ever.
Well, I also like buying like different variants for them too. I was doing that. I was doing, just
trying to buy like basically all the hot books, and that shit gets expensive.
Oh yeah, if you're doing that gets real expensive.
I think you can get most of the hot books with. I mean, if you're getting $30 worth of books a week, shit, that's like pulling 10 fucking runs. Like, how many fucking runs are hot?
Wow, I think in Canada, like what are they, $5.99 a book or something like that? So
yeah, so 6 books a week.
In Canada, that's $8.99 a book, I think, something like that.
I mean, most books come out monthly.
But you're getting DC one week and then Marvel another week, and then so it can get real expensive unless you're not a DC collector or a Marvel collector.
If you're getting $30 a week every week for a month, that's like $120. So that's about $5 a book. It's about 20 runs you're pulling.
Yeah, or you're pulling a few runs with every cover that are in these runs, right? You're like, oh, I want cover A, B, C, D. I want the second.
You can do that. I've been there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do a lot of things, and New Comic Book Day can start getting out of hand. It doesn't have to. It doesn't really have to, but then you start hearing about hot books, and you're like, well, maybe I should buy that. Oh, well, that's a little key. Maybe I should get that. What if something happens with that? And that's where it starts. It starts snowballing, man.
If I was to do what people would think is the purest way to collect, I would be pissed off at myself more than, and then people don't accept you. Either way, any way you do it, people are going to judge you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. People, well, that's the whole thing. You put yourself on YouTube, people are going to judge you.
Yeah, they're going to judge whatever you. So I try to get new books and get old books, and it don't. Who am I impressing? No fucking body.
No, you really, and it really boils down to that. People have to know they're not impressing anybody. Like, do what you can do.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I read, sell, collect, and fucking do runs. I do every fucking thing there is, and it's still not going to impress anybody. Like, you're always going to be looked at like you're fucking up somehow. So,
or someone will get jealous of you, or whatever the case may be. That's the society we live in, man. That's just what it is. Do your own thing, be cool, try and be nice. That's about it.
Yeah.
You're obviously doing something right. You're nominated for like 50 awards this year.
Well, I think I don't know. I don't think I did it for the fucking awards. I just did it because I wanted to have
No,
some
you
kind
didn't do
of
it for
substance, I
anything,
guess,
but
different.
people are noticing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
Who that nominated in there? Fucking
Shit, Chris
Boston
got
Chris.
two nominations.
Yeah, man. Boston Chris is even in there, which is great.
And I'm happy he's laying down the hair. You just gotta ask him.
That's what I keep. That was my pick this year. My Boston Chris for best hair, man. Let's go. Of course, we want to get. It'd be nice for Papa Wheelie to get something too, but sorry, Papa. I'm on the Boston train this year.
We tried last year.
Yeah.
I'm going. I'm not. I like a lot. It'd be nice for me to get at least to the finalists. If I get to the finalists, I'll be happy. But if I get Boston Chris to win best hair, and I get Biggie to get Hall of Fame award, that'd be awesome.
Man. That'd be dynamite, bro. That'd be dynamite. Get K-pop an award. Get get some of these people an award that deserve it, and it's nice to be recognized by your peers.
Yeah, I think Biggie must have.
I think his head said, or he got a phone call or something. There he is.
My internet crashed.
Yeah.
Mine crashed earlier when I was trying to jump on. Like all of a sudden, everything stopped, and then I refreshed and everything came back. It was very weird.
Mine does that every now and again. It'll kick me right out of StreamYard once in a while. Be like, what the fuck just happened? I was just talking.
Yeah, I collect these reprints, foils, and books I already got.
Yeah, why not?
Hey, it makes me feel pretty good about my little books I got, So I got this foil FF6.
Yeah, you can put all the. You can be like, I only collect the ones that I have. You're like, oh, I guess I have all of these really great books.
Got Avengers.
I do have a really nice facsimile for Action Comics #1.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. It looks great. Of course, I got the 181 as well. I got the foil 181.
Yeah, I need to get that one. This is a fun one. This is the Lobo book I was trying to get people to get, but nobody listened to me. Few people got it.
Yeah. It's good. All that Lobo shit's, that's a dynamite book. That's, I guess, the facsimile or the reprint.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's a fun little series, Deadpool versus Punisher.
I might have that, actually, that series.
I think I got 1 through 5. Absolute Superman. What's the other? Do I have 2 of those? I think I got 2 #1s at this point. Weird. I got the 6-print foil, and I got the V cover, I think, now.
Yeah, the one where he's, like, got the dog, right?
Yeah. Oh. Bring me back in. Oh.
Biggie's getting a call from outer space.
Bang. I think I fixed it.
Yeah,
I got it, Biggie. What do you got? What do you got, Chonker?
Who's Chonker?
Big Chonko.
Oh, okay.
I call him the Chonker Man. Yeah, I think being friends with parts of the groups and shit makes it easy for you to pick and choose the areas you want to push and shit,
Yeah.
I'm starting to get to a fucking crossroad where I'm about tempted to be like, some of these areas are just a little fucking annoying, but I don't know. I'm trying to be positive, I'm happy overall, but It's like okay, say there's a Picasso painting right in front of you, Bleak,
Mm-hmm.
and the Picasso is the Mona Lisa, right? And the Mona Lisa has like this big dick,
Mhm.
like painted with the fucking Mona Lisa, and you know it's a masterpiece. You're like, this is a masterpiece. It's beautiful, and 100,000 people go look at this Mona Lisa with the dick and you know, the Da Vinci, Leonardo fucking art masterpiece. And nobody says anything about the big dick there, but I'm the guy that's just like, maybe we should bring up the dick. You know, it's like, I think that's my issue. It's like, there's some fucking little fucking things that are just kind of like,
I think you're gonna find you'll get a lot of engagement, that's for sure. But
I'll probably get a little fucking attention, I'm sure, but
it won't be very positive. I don't think
it won't be very fucking positive.
No,
Probably not the time for me because it makes you look like you're bitter or
a little jealous, petty. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Biggie's not getting any attention. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, he wants to cry about something and shit. That's like the thing that's like, I don't want to do it, but motherfucker, I feel like I should.
Fair enough.
I feel, yeah, man. I just get that vibe sometimes.
Oh man, when you started doing the circle jerk, the first time you did that, I thought you were gonna actually go. I was like, oh, here we go.
I almost did, yeah.
And then you were like, you know what I mean. The blonde. I was like, okay, he's taming it up. He's taming it up. Yeah, I thought you were gonna go off, but you noticed they all showed up in your chat.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's almost like a flagrant foul. It's like, you guys got me pretty good. I feel like I should like maybe fucking bitch to the ref or something, but I'll be all right. It's fine.
You just gotta be like Tom Brady there. He has flags in his pocket, I'm sure, or did when he played. Like, hold on, ref. You didn't see the yellow flag on the play? Come on. What's going on?
It's like when you watch a channel, Bleak, and you see like a girl and they got the table set up chest high. You understand?
Yeah.
And the girl, like, she flops her titties on the table.
Mm-hmm.
You know, about a couple hundred people watching or whatever. And you know the dudes are like, man, them titties are on that table, dude.
Yep.
But nobody like wants to say it out loud, you know.
Well, yeah, man. I'm obviously, you know, I'm not.
I got a sickness, dude. I got a sickness. Like, nobody gives a fuck but me for some reason. I don't know why I give a fuck, man. I'm just fucking weird, bro.
I'm not part of that group. That's like, those people don't like they tolerate me because I'm in the community, but they don't like me.
When we're off air, I got to figure out what group we're talking about. Because I might be meeting these groups. I shouldn't say I might be meeting these groups. I might be walking past these groups.
Yeah, you wouldn't even notice it until you looked and you're like, you know what? Them titties are on the table.
I'm gonna be walking and Heroes said, Biggie was right about those titties. Just out there.
Oh man.
Of the circumstances. That's
true.
Fucking fuck. What do you do in this world, man?
Table titties. Legend. Benny says Flash 123 is an awesome book.
I thought he was when you started that sentence. I didn't know that was going to be a comic. Flash, and then I was like, what?
Yeah. Well, you know, titties on the table.
All right. Yeah, Flash 1, 2. All right. Oh, no, 23.
Yeah, we reviewed that book in book club. You know how I told you this before, right, Bleak? How you got how the multiverse was created?
I think so. Yeah.
It's a fucking Indian rope trick. That's how the fucking multiverse was created. It's crazy.
It's a good trick. It's been around for years.
You just you got like a rope that you can climb that ain't attached to nothing. You get to the top, and he just phased out into different multiverse. That's crazy. Wait, I expected more. I'll tell you the truth. Like, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna sit down and figure out where the multiverse came from, and then it's that. You're like, what?
Yeah, you sort of expect sort of a big bang or something.
You do. You expect something like death defying or something.
Yeah. Like, like a big, I don't know, the biggest bad guy versus the biggest good guy, and they smashed hammers together, and that created a whole other universe or some shit like that,
I think I'm saying it right, Bobby. He's saying Native American rope trick. No, I think it's called the Indian rope. I don't know how else to define it, actually. I think that's about the only way you can. I'm not trying to sound like, maybe they call it that too, but what other definition can you give it?
We get it. The rope trick.
Fuck, that's true. I could just say the rope trick. I always picture like the guy like playing the flute and then the fucking rope's a snake,
Yeah, I got it, brother. But that's actually an Indian, so.
Yeah.
So you're right, Indian rope trick. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's the multiverse is weird for DC. It's cool though. I like what they did with the Batman Who Laughs and stuff, and all the dark Batmans and shit. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely been used a few times and adapted to different comic places.
They had that video game, for Pete's sake, where Superman was a bad guy. What is it, in Superman Injustice or whatever? That was a wicked story.
So, for a life lesson from all this, like, I've learned this through the years, is like, sometimes whenever like there's some fuckery afoot, like the best way to go at it is just to leave it be, because eventually the fuckery will be obvious enough to where you don't even have to bring it up, dude. And that's what I've been going by for the last few years, and it really does work. Like,
I think you do enough good stuff, people just are gonna see you for who you are. That's really the goal, right?
Yeah, I mean the cracks and the shit ends up fucking coming to it. It really is like the year of truth. People are getting exposed for what they genuinely are. So that's the most beautiful thing about it. Like, I don't have to jump up and down and wave my hand and say, look at this shit, this is fucked up. Like, I'm not the only fucking one. I know there's others that are seeing the shit too. I fucking love that. I think that's the best part of life. You don't have to.
About the Indian rope trick.
So that's the first thing, and then the second thing is like, if it's a fad for you, then there's really not much harm in that. Like, if
you can't fault people for what they're doing.
Nah, they can enjoy collecting comics for a few months a year. People don't have to love it for life. You know what I mean? Like, so
there's a whole period of time where I didn't collect comics. I used to when I was a kid, and stopped when I was, a teenager, and started again. So,
Yeah, who are we to fucking judge if you? Oh, look at him! He sold his books. Good for him.
Yeah.
I hope he makes a good amount of money. I hope he, turns out what he's looking for.
I hope the hobby treated him well, and he did okay.
Yeah. And if it didn't, then okay too. Like, that's fine too. It don't matter that much.
You got winners and losers. They call it the game for a reason.
Yeah. It's kind of like playing the lottery. I look at each comic really like, of course I love them and shit, but they're all like lottery tickets, dude. Like, any one of them has the potential to be a firecracker. Like, something can happen.
Yeah. At this point, with movies and every IP really has a big future. Yeah, you're right. Comics are a lottery right now.
A little bit like stock. Yeah, man. Dude, Great Legend has a fucking FF48 9.4?
Great
9.2?
Great Legend has some amazing comic books.
He's got a
those
stupid cool.
those Whiz books that he has. Fuck.
I think that FF48's his fucking his Hope Diamond though, dude. I think that 9.4, dude.
Yeah, 9.4. Fuck.
That is fucking crazy, dog.
Killer, man.
Crazy. You imagine First Surfer 9.4. Damn near perfect copy, bro.
Oh, that's amazing, bro. That's
It's
amazing.
fucking. I don't even know if there are. I would guess there's 9.8s, you know, and probably not a lot.
No, that's a massive, man. That's massive. Like I said, he's got a beautiful collection. Like if you actually get Legend to go through some books, he's got some good shit, man.
Yeah, the thing about like it being a 9.4, right? I think it's undervalued. Like even at like 25K. I mean,
Yeah,
it should be more than that, bro.
You gotta figure there's not a lot of high grade FF48s kicking around. Like not that kind of grade. Like maybe what a couple hundred, maybe you think?
I don't know. Who Dat's pretty good. Can you bring up the census on that? Who Dat? Who Dat's probably busy. Yeah, I don't know.
I just don't know how many. Like it just seems like there wouldn't be that many in high grade. Like 9.4s and better. I don't think there'd be too many.
He said it might be on his IG. Well, I think I can picture what it is. I don't really need a reference, but oh man, 25K, a book like that. There's probably not a million of them. So
No.
I would think that should go for. I mean, obtainable, but not very like 40K.
But I really believe that there's a lot more copies of books out there than we know of as well. There's collectors that just collect and don't talk about shit. They just collect books and they got them in their houses, and you know they've been collecting for years, and they've got 6 copies of Silver Surfer #4. They don't look at the grades. They don't look at the price. They just buy and buy and buy. I still believe there's people out there like that have. Like I know.
Oh yeah, there's guys that hop in the hobby and they pick up pretty quick. They're like, "Hey, I got fucking $100,000 of spendable money this year. I'll just buy every fucking book I thought was cool." You know?
Yeah. Well,
oh, you do got it on their Instagram. I'll go look.
I know personally. Like, there's one guy in the community. He's got like a fucking short box full of 181s. Pulls one out every time he needs to make a couple bucks. You know, him and his dad, they invest in it. I think it's Comic Investor or Comic Investment.
Oh yeah.
He's got that. I think he only really collects Hulk books. That's the one that he loves the most. But
oh, here it is. 9.4.
Oh, bruh. So basically, it's a perfect copy.
It's fucking. It should be worth more than 25K, bro.
Yeah. What's a 9.8 go for these days?
Oh shit! I mean, why wouldn't it be like 500,000 or something? You know, like I don't know.
Well, you'd figure if a 9.4 is 25, you figure a 9.8 is probably about 180 to 100 grand, I guess.
Man, I just got so much admiration and respect for that book. You know, like to me, it's a fucking top 50 comic. Like I don't know, maybe not 50, but it's up there. It's at least top 100 kind of comic. Fantastic Four 48.
First Surfer, you get Galactus, you get that's an epic book.
It's a historical kind of fucking thing. Yeah, that's the dream, man. And people are doing that right now. It's all about like 9.8s and shit. People want them 9.8s, bro.
I'm a firm you know me, I'm a firm believer 9.4 to 9.6 is usually the grades I look at, unless it's like really high end books. I do 8s if they're in bronze. I like 9s or better if they're like more of a modern book, and if they're really modern, like in the last 10 years, yeah, 9.8s or nothing, brother.
My internet is going to hell. It's trying.
Although I would take a 9.6 of the first Spider-Gwen at this point. and a 9.6 of the first X23. I would do that.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Everybody, it was 9.8 or bust. Like that's all they wanted. I bought an 8.5 just because I'm the kind of guy. My collection is strong because of volume. It's not because I have a 5.0 fucking FF1 or something. You know, I got like a bunch of.
You've got Avengers 1, Hulk 2, fucking Wolverine, or Hulk 181, Hulk 180. You got the first Poison Ivy. You got the first Brainiac. What else? You got
GSX, Punisher.
Yeah, you got the GSX.
Swamp
You got the
Thing.
You got the
Yeah, I got a few. I got like a bunch of little, like any one of those books in a high grade are $20,000.
You got the first Deadpool. Like you're doing pretty good when it comes to like what you have as far as big banger books.
Yeah, if I like to have a book that if it was in nice condition, it'd be $10,000. That's what I want. But none of them are in good condition. They're all fucked up. But you get 30 of those things, you know, you can maybe
buy in where you can buy in, man. That's just what it is, you know.
Yeah.
You have the book. Not a lot of people can say they got the book. So
I give up on my phone. It's just shit in the bed. I'm gonna try this on my computer. All right, fantastic. Because I am interested. All right, here we go. 48, 9.8. So what are we guessing? What do you want to guess?
I would probably say in the $80,000 to $100,000 range. Then
I'm going 300K at 500. All right, you're right. It says 108,000 in 2018, but is that who that? Who that probably would figure this out?
Whatever. Well,
I was just looking what 9.8
FF48.
FF48 goes for.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's gonna be under 200,000.
You think
That's
so?
what I thought too. Yeah, about $100,000 maybe.
I mean, it was 108 in 2018. That was fucking.
I would say probably if it had to re-come up. Now, if this was COVID time, it probably hit freaking $250,000.
Okay.
But I think in current times it might hit like 170.
All right.
That's still a nice increase from only like 5 years, so 6 years.
It really don't have any good references besides a sell from 2018. So
the funny thing is that 2018, that's the only sell, but it might have hit the market a couple of times, but private sales.
Yeah.
Those books like that in card. What I learned about sports cards, when books are that big, unless you can't do a private sale, they'll hit a big auction house. But if not, they're doing private sales to help with the taxes.
Do you know how many 9.8s are on the CGC census?
Yeah, that's a good
that
question.
book, I would say less than. It's
less than 100, right?
9.8s, I would say less than 10.
I would say, yeah, less than 10, eh?
Whoa.
Because I would have said less than 200. So
I would think of less than 100, but less than 10 is a lot better than that.
Yeah, that's a huge deal.
Yeah, it's looking 9.4s are around the 20 to 25K range, you know, with taxes, probably about 19,000, 20,000. That's not. I mean,
I know my 7.0 during COVID was like almost $5,000. Yeah, during COVID. So yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, during COVID, dude, I would probably been debt free. I could have bought another house and a car with cash with all my collections.
Taco says the last one sold in December for $66,000.
What 9.4? No, what 9.4? You're talking about fucking 9.8? Well, you gotta give us a grade, Chonko, because that sounds like a tough number to pin down.
No, I could see it being down. I just can't. That's a lot down, though. That's like $40,000 down. Jeez.
No, it's gotta be higher than 9.8. So for 66K, that's cheap, bro.
Ooh.
I mean, 2018 was the fucking pinnacle.
Heritage auction apparently.
2020,
Oh
2018.
yeah,
Yeah,
Heritage.
2020 to 22 was the pinnacle of comic books. Most big sales were
I would have
2020.
never put that on Heritage.
For 9.8, dude, you only got
I would have
66.
never. I would have never put that on Heritage when the
Yeah.
last sale was 100K. I'd have been
Yeah.
private selling that as hard as I can for like 90,000.
At least,
I
bro.
guarantee you somebody would have bought it.
Yeah, that's quick money, bro. That's
You
pretty.
know what they were hoping? They were hoping it would break the sale it had. That's what they were hoping,
Yeah.
and it didn't. That'd have been a private sale. It would have never made Heritage.
Huh. Well, I guess the book ain't as strong as I thought it was. You know, I got
66,000 for a Silver Age book. That's a lot of money, man.
Yeah. I guarantee you a 9.8 of
grand.
I guarantee a 9.8 of Black Panther is more than that. And the only reason I say that because it's a black cover. It's not because of the character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 52 is definitely one of my
With that
favorites.
black cover. Oh my god.
There's probably less 9.8s than
Look at
48.
that. He said one in January 2024 got to 98,000. He saw it's 45 90s, but no, you see what I'm saying? Look at that.
There's only 45 of them, eh? There's only 45.
Yeah, it's less than
That's
50.
a good amount. That's not. I mean,
No, that's not a lot though. That's not a lot.
That's not a lot compared. It's for it to be as low of a price it is because Hulk 181 has way more 9.8
Yeah.
and it's worth more.
yeah,
way
that's
more
a
than
little fucked up, bro.
What is like
181.
300 9.8s or something like that?
181 should not be pushing more than FF48, bro. I'm sorry.
Wolverine's a more popular character.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I get that part, but you got two characters. You got Silver Surfer, who's very popular, and you got Galactus, who's considerably probably top 3 villains.
Right.
But villains don't. Again, that's why they're not as expensive. They don't sell as well as.
I would say villains don't sell, but when you got to the pinnacle, when you're in the top 3 villains, they do sell.
Yeah, it's
You know
a
what I mean?
big fucking deal.
Yeah. If you're talking Doctor Doom and stuff like that.
Doctor Doom.
That's exactly what we're talking.
Galactus.
Like it's
Yeah,
1 and
Dr.
2
Doom,
pretty much.
Galactus, and,
Octopus,
I would say Thanos.
yeah.
Thanos is top 3 of villains.
A lot of people have Galactus is bigger than Doctor Doom too. It's not just a consensus, but there's a lot of Galactus guys. Like they'll say Galactus is.
Hasn't Thor killed Galactus like 20 times already?
I mean, Galactus
not
kills
20,
himself
at least
pretty
once,
much.
though.
At least once. All right.
Yeah, I think Hawkeye killed Galactus. We're gonna get technical, but
Right? You know.
Squirrel Girls beat him. But that's not the point. Like Doctor Doom loses all the time. No one brings that shit up.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Doctor Doom loses because of hubris.
Doctor Doom. If this Doctor Doom movie don't trick us at some point and have a Doom bot, it's not a real Doctor Doom origin.
Gotta have a Doom bot.
It's got to have a fucking Doom bot, and the Doom bot's got to be able to fool you to think it's Doom. Like if it don't, then it ain't no good.
If they're gonna do Doctor Doom's actual origin, that's a great story. That's like his Latvia, his mom, and magic, and all sorts of fucking like. It's a cool story. I don't think they're gonna do that, but that would be cool. I would be down for that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, that's a fucking. It's a really. He's got a great origin story, man.
So what was the point in this? All the love and hate and things like comic love and hate relationships. Thankful for what you got. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Like these motherfuckers fucking around. If they're fucking around too much, hit dogs holler, shit like that. So I'm just gonna sit back and relax, chill out, and eat my popcorn, and just check out the YouTubes. It's fun. It's entertaining.
Succeed with doing your own thing. You don't need to do.
Nah, yeah. It'll be all. I'm really pretty content.
Right. I'm going to eat, fellas.
Yeah,
man. We're gonna take off in a little bit.
And I'm gonna try to sell some books. So.
All
right, big dude. Lucky.
Right.
Or good. What am I saying? Good luck, not lucky.
Thank you. Yeah, I need good luck.
I said lucky.
appreciate it,
I was gonna say lucky you or some shit. I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say.
Everybody support the network. Vote for all of us and other people that we know. Good luck to everybody.
Good luck,
And
guys.
have a good week. Have a good week.
Yeah. Lucky to everybody. You know what my kid said to my mom, Bleak? He's getting ready to hang up with her. We do this whole bye-bye for meow thing. And he just goes, sunshine, send sunshine to you. It is so fucking cute.
Just sending a little sunshine.
Yeah, he just like, here's some sunshine.
That's nice.
Yeah, I can't beat that.
Kids are always, they can be pretty adorable. I'm not gonna lie.
They get you through it, man.
Yeah. I don't have any myself, but they can be pretty awesome.
This little guy, man. I took him outside. I shouldn't have been showing him how to do the magnifying fire thing, but you know, I wanted to spend some time with my kid and play with him a little bit. And I'm over there busy, like trying to get it to work. And all of a sudden I hear rack tat 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 pow. And I'm just like, what in the fuck was that? You know, and I look at him and he's by the air unit. And I'm like, oh no. He fucked up the air unit or something.
Oh,
I'm like,
no.
what did you do? He's like, I didn't do nothing. I'm like, nah. What did you do? And he wouldn't tell me. He was just like, nope, not telling you. It was. I put something black. I was like, what did you put in there? I cannot figure it out, but it's okay. He saw the fan spinning and the thing protecting it from the fan. He couldn't get close to it, but I think he stuck like a little stick or something in there. I don't know what the fuck he did, but it scared the fuck out of me. Like, holy shit.
Classic boy move. Just let's see how this goes.
Yeah, dude. He's good at finding expensive shit to try to fuck up. He's pretty good at that. He's talented.
I'm sorry about that terrible talent that you're
It happens, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, man. No, I'm very appreciative and like who that, man. He's out there grinding, like he's getting his book sold and shit. I should do more of that, but I just don't know, dude. Like I don't have a lot of small stuff that I feel like's worth me going for. You know, if I had some stuff I wanted to, maybe some Star Wars books I can get rid of, but nobody seems to want them right now. So fuck it.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, Star Wars books are so awesome, but nobody wants to buy them.
Yeah, and it seems like all the eBay sales are high as shit. All these books I got.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, somebody's paying $80 for this thing. I can't sell it for $30. That's why I offered it for. It was like $30. Nobody, like, it's a fucking 9.8 probably. You know, nobody wants it. I'm like, okay. If it wasn't perfect, I would sell it.
I try not to inundate my Instagram with sales posts, so I really try to stay away from it. But I might just start putting groups of books up there for a couple bucks a pop, see what happens.
I mean, there's some stuff that I wouldn't mind flipping to get some cooler different things, but still, like, I know there's value in the shit I got, so I'm not in a rush to. Yeah. It's different when you got like stuff that's topical. Like if I had a bunch of crypto shit, dude, I'd be on the auction scene, you know.
Well, yeah, I've got Revival #1. That's somewhere around here. It's in a box somewhere, but so I do have topical things. It's just, I don't know.
I don't think my topical shit is going to depreciate too much. Like even the Star Wars books I got, like, I mean, it's Mace Windu, dude. Like that's pretty nostalgic. Yeah.
Mace Windu's history in Star Wars is set in stone. You'll be fine with that.
It's not going to be a problem. Like later now, a year from now, it don't make a fuck. Dave Stevens, my Deadpool stuff, my Qbert has been going crazy high, dude. Like I kind of wish I would have kept some of my fucking Qbert at this point because those sell real well.
Yeah, he's one of the best artists, man.
People are finally giving him his fucking recognition. It took a long time, bro, but I think people are starting to be like, oh shit, this is like good shit. So I'm really happy about that.
He's by far one of the best.
Yeah, I picked up on it a couple years ago. I was just like, why ain't anybody making a big deal out of these? You know,
not a lot of keys, just cool issues.
just
Not-
great covers, just
Yeah.
like really detailed fire covers.
Great art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even like 50 cent issues, like they're just good, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
he did a great job, man. All that Weird War stuff is freaking awesome.
people are picking up on it, bro.
Weird War 1's a little, it's not too pricey, but it's pricey enough. And of course, the fucking Creature Commandos went through the roof.
Yeah, dude. Well, tomorrow night I think Darth's doing a some kind of comic book club. I think pretty much.
Yeah, he's doing it's either basket full of heads or refrigerator full of heads. I'm not sure which one he's doing first, but I think he's gonna wind up doing both of them.
Here's a Kubert cover, I think. Let's see. Little Fighting Force losers.
Yeah, man.
Like this is like a $3 or $4 book. Like to me, I just keep it. No point getting rid of it. It's not a key.
It's not even one of his better books. Like, and it's still
No.
a great cover.
Yeah. Just weird shit like this. I think you said you had that one too.
Yeah, I got the Hercules Champions one. Yeah.
Some Aquaman.
I've also got that weird Hercules DC set, the 4 of them. There's Hercules at Marvel as well that I got. I liked Hercules when I was a kid.
I was watching Jason and the Argonauts last night. I think Hercules was hanging out with him.
Nice.
Speaking of Hercules.
Here's some Hercules. That's part of the 1 to 4 set, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, those that old ass movie Jason Argonauts, it was watchable, but I don't think most people could get through it unless you wanted to.
What about like Clash of the Titans from that era as well? All that claymation stuff.
That's exactly what it was, like stop motion,
Yeah.
claymation.
Man, it was a cool. Back then, it was groundbreaking. Now you look at it, you go, "Oh, okay."
It's still like ahead of its time.
Oh yeah, big time. Got
But,
guys in front of dinosaurs. It's like, yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Kirby's thing, little Invincible. I mean, this is even like a $15 book, which is crazy. It's not a real Invincible comic. It's Invincible Universe.
Hmm.
This was fun right here. I love this black cover on this.
If you have a couple of Invincible books just kicking around, I should probably sell them.
Yeah, nobody wants to buy anything, bro. I don't know who that does it, man. He's a fucking beast. He's good at selling them perfect copies, though. He gets like 9/8 of shit.
He gets everything signed, right? He's got like, what, 80 signed books every time you look at him. So
He's good at selling signed books. He's good at getting perfect copies of shit. I'm not that great at that.
I'm not good at getting the deals. That's the problem. When I get a book that's signed, it's $45. There's no profit left in it. It's like, all right,
Yeah, me too, man.
I'll sell it for $46. Who's buying?
Yeah. This is a $45 book. Can you give me 20?
Yeah, please give me $20 for it.
Yeah, I know I spent 3 hours and spent $40 to get it signed, but $20 would be nice, please. Yeah. I look at signed books like if they're signed and I can get them for what I'm paying for the book, then I'll take it, but I'm not going to pay any extra.
It's fair. It depends. Like some signatures cost a couple bucks. Some signatures cost a good chunk. It depends on who it is, but
I would like all the signatures of all the great artists I love, but
yeah,
I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way. Like the two cool ones I got are McFarlane and Neil Adams. I like those two.
you probably wouldn't mind a Liefeld on your whole book, I would imagine.
No, that wouldn't bother me too much. I would like a Steranko.
Mm-hmm.
I think a Steranko Sig is one of the best Sigs you can get right now.
He's still pretty easy to get. He's sort of expensive, but not too bad.
Yeah, I would say by like if I went to a con and people were signing, I would be in the Steranko line probably before anybody.
He looks like a little leprechaun mafia boss is what he looks like. He's short and he wears like silver gray suit. And he's got white hair. He just looks like a mafia. It's weird.
He's one of the last OGs left, dude.
Yeah, he's a funny dude, man.
He actually was sitting in the bullpen with Kirby and Neil Adams and all those guys, man. The stories he could tell, you know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine, man.
No,
Like, all of them are gone, dude. There ain't none left.
no, it's getting to be that way. It's hard to, who's going to be at the con this year that they said like it's. So I think Beckerman was saying it today. Get his signature. He's not doing so well.
Who's that? Stranko?
Who was it, sir?
Who should we get the signature? They're not doing too well.
Can't remember who Beckerman said off the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
But I think he's going to be at Heroes Con.
Okay.
And but the guy's already made it. He's made it known that he's like not doing very well. So, I want to get Frank Miller's signature. Like, look at the guy. Jesus, man, he looks like a skeleton for Pete's sake. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to get his signature. He doesn't come around my way.
Talking about Jim Shooter, Bobby.
Yeah, it might be Shooter, actually. Yeah, it might be Shooter.
Oh, that sucks because I was thinking about getting his first comic he wrote on. I was just looking at that not too long ago. I mean, him starting to write comics at 14 is a story that isn't common. Like, it's pretty fucking historic. Like, who the fuck started writing comics at 14 besides Jim Shooter? Like, I don't know of many people.
No, you're right, man. You're absolutely right.
I think it's the issue. Last I looked, I could be wrong. I think it's the issue where it's the first Karate Kid and a bunch of numerous other ones. It's kind of like they're standing there and there's some people on a ledge. It's a big blue cover or something, I think, or green.
It's filled with cool stories, though. Like just the fact that George R. Martin was at the first Comic-Con being a doorman. That's ridiculous. It's just great stories. Fucking, it's cool, man.
I watched some stuff about cons back in the day, and a lot of the artists put in a lot of work to get them going because they wanted to make comics popular, like pop culture and shit. It wasn't as big of a deal as it is now.
No, it's huge. Right now, it's front and center in pop culture. It's a big deal. It could very likely go back into nothingness in a few years. People might not give a shit about it anymore. But right now, it's super popular. That's for sure.
Right now it seems like Pokemon is taking everybody by the nuts.
Yeah, that's going to be the next big thing. Is going to be all those anime shows. It's not going to be for us anymore. It's going to be for the generations after us. So they grew up on Pokemon and Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh and all this shit. So that's going to be the next big shit.
All right, Bleak, you ready for Jim Shooter's first issue?
I am. I'm ready.
It's exactly like I explained it. I think it's this one right here. First Karate Kid, first Pharaoh Lad, Jim Shooter's story, 1966. Adventure 346. I think it's that book.
Wow.
And then there ain't no other. Here we go. First Jim Shooter story and art. Yeah, it's this book right here. What a fucking classic, dude, to be your first. I mean, he didn't do the cover art, of course, but.
Yeah, but still, to be able to write on a book like that, that's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's a great issue, man.
To have that skill at the age of 14, that's fucking crazy.
I mean, he created like 2 characters in his first issue at 14, bro. What the fuck? It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
All right, well, chat. I hope y'all have a good Father's Day. I think we're gonna get on down the road. Lucky you. I mean, good luck. All that. Lucky you.
Lucky you.
Yeah. All that stuff who that was talking about. Good luck to all the people. Good luck to them all. I hope you guys fare well.
Astonishing. Lucky you, bud. Lucky you.
Lucky you, legend. Lucky you, Joffrey,
Yeah, man.
Bobby.
Lucky you, buddy.
If you're a dad, give your kid a hug for me. Tell him you love him. All right. Hashtag enjoy. See y'all in a little bit. I had a good weekend. I'm pretty happy with the way it went. Hopefully I have another good week
Yeah, man.
next week.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
I hope you have a good week too there, Bleak. I hope you have a good weekend, and everybody does, you know.
Appreciate you, man. I hope you also have a wonderful week.
I wish you well. Hashtag enjoy.
Big Biggie. Biggie. Biggie.